All right, party people. This your man Griff. About 11 something in the morning here, about to eat some lunch. Um, Doing good from last night's whatever it was. Oh, Ron, not as tired as I thought I was going to be, but I'm feeling good. So I might look tired, but overall I'm doing good. So I got two updates. I don't know if they major updates, but it's two updates about the notary business. Can't say they're long term, but there's two updates that y'all need to be aware of. So right now, UPS has suspended their guarantee for next day service. They're not suspending next day service. I went and looked it up. I was told by a UPS employee that that's what the case is, that they suspended next day service. So I went and did some searching, and I said, well, has FedEx done it? It says no. I said, so has UPS done it? It said no, but it has suspended the guarantee for somebody to get it the next day. So that's key. So that's why it's important for each one of us to make sure that we do these closings correctly. That's why I have the notary certificate training. Non-shameless plug for it. Information's in the description. But that's why I do the notary certificate training, so that way you can know how to do your job correctly. And even if things get delayed just a little bit due to the shipping, there's no issues with what you had to do. So you know how to get the signatures, the dates, the initials if required. You know how to notarize. You know how to stamp. All of that. You know how to understand the notarial certificate. Boom, boom, boom. You're good to go. So your part is done correctly. And you'll know how to fix it if you do make a mistake. So that's the first thing. Notary, be mindful that UPS has suspended its guarantee for next day service. So you might see some delays in the stuff getting there. Okay. You probably want to make sure you share that with your clients, for like the next day or so, who you're doing orders for and they require UPS. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have had that so close to the thing. All right. And I'm just getting them to look at something for me. So the other major update would be, now that the government is supposed to be opening back up, although apparently for a short amount of time, you're going to have a fall off of people interested in coming in the notary business. So all of a sudden, all those people who was ready to take a course, they ain't taking it no more. They might start asking for money back and all that kind of stuff. My wife has been getting phone calls from people, hey, how do I get my cosmetology license renewed? They had it, they let it lapse, and now they want to start back because now they didn't know how long the furlough was going to last. They didn't know if the furlough was going to turn into a permanent job loss, so they scrambling. Same thing with the notary business. There are a lot of people who got in the notary business, but they just never took it serious, got intimidated by it. Now they desperate and they say, hey, I want to hop in. The people call, I do everything I can to help, but I can tell just in the tone of some of their voices, they weren't for real. They were just trying to do something that they thought could quickly make them some money to hold them over until that government job came back. Now that the government job coming back, they don't need the notary stuff. So many of you were freaking out and having a fit, and ooh, the prices are going lower. Oh my goodness, and ain't nothing to be freaking out about. Stop freaking out over every daggone thing. Just stay the course, do what you're supposed to do. Everything will be fine. I'm not worried about any new people coming in because they can't outcompete me. I've gotten myself to a point where they're not gonna outcompete me. It's just that simple. And if they claim they are, they might be doing something a little shady. So I'm not worried about it. And you shouldn't be worried about it either if you know how to do your job. Which again, the notary certificate training is for you. So even if you don't need the training, but you got some questions you need to ask, check the links in the description. Go to talk to Griff, talk the number 2 griff.com. Book a session with me. Go to Notarycertificate.training. Get on the training schedule. Got one coming up this weekend, the 15th. I think that's what it is. Is this weekend the 15th? Yep, the weekend of the 15th and 16th. And I will teach you everything you need to know. It doesn't matter what state you're in. This notary certificate training is for all 50 states and U.S. territories. So, y'all have a good one. I'm going to go get me some lunch. I'm going to prep these documents. And y'all be easy out there. Talk to y'all later. Peace.